in Florida. And we have never, ever disrespected Sandra Golding. Never, ever. Because it could be, he could easily have defended the argument against Mrs. Holness, this argument, to say that, well, there were your people out there, people who support you, troubling my wife, and you never stand up for Sandra. But none of us out here was disrespecting Sandra. Nobody. We were making fun of her clothes. But this man went at Mrs. Holness because she shouldn't be what she is. It's not the norm within his thing. She should not be. After he was forced to marry to Sandra, poor Sandra's life was over. Her job now was to just give birth to some children. Stay at the house. This millionaire white man didn't see it fit to send the woman to further her education. You didn't see it fit to go make her learn something, teach her to drive, put her name in her bank account. You nasty, dirty dog. Going after Mrs. Holness because she's an independent black woman and should not be an independent black woman. Not in your massa world, no, sir. You blackish? No. You black. Can you read? Who taught you to read? Boof. Who taught you to read? Who said that you should marry and be the prime minister? Who the hell said that you can't go run business and be speaker of the house? Who tell you that? Going after Mrs. Holness. But he married Sandra because he was forced to. Breed up Sandra with 3 picnic. Never taught the woman how to drive. Never said her to get some education. I would not beat up Sandra. I would not say Sandra's done. We don't know nothing about that. But we know that she don't have a formal education. This rich white man have this black woman up in the yard treating her like a slave. And when I say that, I mean that. I even used to carry the Pitnam to school. Pick up the Pitnam from school without her. And then something strange happened. That she had to go to swimming one day with the children to pick them up or something with the swimming. I'm sorry, Sandra. I truly am. I truly, truly am sorry, Sandra. What is this man that you're shacking up with? You're only married. And he went after Mrs. Holness. And we have never, you know, I can't let it go. I just can't let it slide. It's eve of the elections. The voters need to know that Mark Golding married his wife when she was heavily pregnant 5 days after she gave birth to their first child, raped the woman consistently, because him think him entitled to rape her, this young girl. And his father forced him to marry her, breed her up, have her in the house locked up like a slave. She got the swimming thing with the kids them, and they pit them, the 2 girls, not Benjamin. Benjamin, the son, always tell people that is his mother. A good son. Always tell everybody, it's my mother, my mom. But the girls, oh no, she's the maid. You dirty, nasty Mark Golding. You can't leave this country. You sat there for years while your kids are calling their mother maid. And you did nothing to let them stop. Nothing to elevate the woman, to make the country see that she's a wife. Because you're seething. You were still seething then. That the father forced you to go married to her. Or married to her, you're supposed to get somebody else who come from your ilk, who had slave-owning grandparents as well. But you couldn't get them to slap around any time you want to release a nasty sour self. So you have Sandra to go breathe down your Sandra neck because her mother worked for you and she did help her mother. The whole August don't know. know the story. But you're coming at Mrs. Holness, who has never said an unkind word about your wife. In all the political rancor that has been going on, Mrs. Holness has been nothing but gracious to Sandra. But when Sandra hear how they can badmouth the Holnesses, she even look a little strange and uncomfortable sometimes with Mrs. Holness. She does. Their joy as the two women who are married to the two top men in the country, they should have a relationship outside of you and him. But they really don't. Except in national events. When they buck up. I mean, Mrs. Holness should have been able to call Sandra and invite her out to tea. Have tea and crumpets. Or tea and whatever. But they don't have that relationship. And because of the crap that you sit down in your yard and talk, and because you keep the woman ignorant, she can't drive out, she have to wait, you and her live together, she don't have her own bank account, she have to wait till you put a little money on the dresser. She basically content herself to making her own clothes until probably within the last year. Some people probably make some for her. And those are the things you sit down and talk about the Prime Minister and his wife. So, it creates that discomfort between both women. Whenever they meet, in public there's no warmth. None of that. None of that. The first Mrs. Siaga